Welcome to Beats and Eats. I'm Chef Net, your wellness musician. Today we are making stuffed zucchini boats. That's right, stuffed zucchini boats. And our ingredients for this meal are zucchini, ground turkey, tomato sauce, mozzarella, red bell peppers and green bell peppers, sweet onion, garlic cloves, olive oil, oregano, salt, pepper, some red pepper flakes, fresh basil, Splenda, black beans, and chili powder. All wonderful whole ingredients for our zucchini boats. You ready to cook? I have all of my ingredients over here ready to go. I have my cheese that's gonna finish it off when I finish that sauce that goes into these boats. And I like to use pretty big zucchini when I make boats on the larger side, so that way you have a lot of bang for your buck, and half will go a long way, which will be one serving. So I'm gonna start out cutting these in half, scooping out the middle, so we'll have that interior boat part that we're going to put our chili in, and that's going to be it. So go ahead and get these cut. So I'm just going to cut the top part off of it. So I have 2 here, so that's going to yield 4 zucchini boats. And starting out, I'm just going to, once I scoop the inside out, cut in half and scoop the inside out, I'm just going to hit it with some sear. I want to get a sear on it. So I'm get my pan going with some olive oil. I'm also going to brush these on. This is a great meal if you're trying to keep your carbs down, but you still want a nice something Italian. Make sure I get right down the middle of these. Pretty good cut. I want to make sure I get it even. There we go. And so I have a melon ball. You scrape the melons out. So that's what I'm using tonight. I'm just going to take this and scoop out. I don't want to scoop out too much, just enough to give us space for our sauce. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to create a trough that's going to go where my sauce can go into. You want to be careful not to break the mold down in there. And this also helps the cooking process also, because when I finish stuffing these, I'm going to pop them in the oven for 375, about 15 to 20 minutes until they get that golden, beautiful topping on it of that cheese. So now I'm going to brush some avocado oil onto these boats, season them up a little bit, sear them in the pan just to get it going, get them a boost in their cooking. Brush it on there. Here. Push that on. And I'll brush the back side of it. My pan is warm and ready to go. I'm having so much fun with this. Cooking should be stressful. Cooking should be fun and therapeutic. If you're not a big cook, just get in the kitchen and get your hands dirty. That's the best part of cooking, the experimentation, the getting your hands dirty. And so now I'm going to just hit it with a little, you can use seasoned salt, regular salt. I'm just going to hit it with a little seasoned salt. You can actually just cook these like this and it will be so delicious. So for now, I'm just going to sit my zucchini boats in here. I'm not cooking them for a long time. I just want to get a little sear on them. Make sure everybody fits. Since this one is kind of thin, I just stick it on the side and move everything around. Crank this up just a little bit. So when these are done, I'm gonna take them out, set them to the side, and start to bring all of our ingredients together. So once we pop these in the oven, that sear that we're creating right here is just gonna absorb the flavors even more. So I just like to cook them until I get that nice little brown on there. So like I said, if you want to put it on the grill, you'll have those nice char marks, which is super impressive to look at. So I'm going to turn my pan down. Actually, I'm going to slide it to the side. Add some more. You guys, I wish you could just smell this beautiful aroma that's going on in here on BeatzNEatz in BeatzNEatz studio. So now I am going to begin to add my other ingredients. I'm going to start with my bell pepper. And you can dice these up. I just like to have that beautiful ribbon of bell pepper in my food when I cook it, but you could always dice these up to your liking. It goes around this oil here. I'm going to bring it up. So I'm cooking between like a medium heat, close to the upper low medium. If that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and add in my sweet onion. And you guys, I've been saying I'm going to get an overhead camera, and we have an overhead camera just for you guys right here on BeatzNEatz. I listened, I heard, and so now I'm going to add in, you know what it is, and I love it so much. I always say I love this. I'm going to add in our garlic, because why? Because I love garlic. Make sure all of my garlic, I don't leave any garlic behind. No ma'am, no sir. Do I ever leave garlic behind? So now since I've added my garlic, I want to make sure I have enough oil in my pan so it does not burn. That was my ultimate nightmare, that I burn my garlic. Ooh, I feel like I have to start over. But that's just me. That's just me. It doesn't taste too good either. So once you add your garlic to the pan, make sure you have enough oil in the pan and that your temperature is not too high. So I am going to hit it with a little seasoned salt. And I'm going to hit it with some pepper. Beautiful. So I'm going to crank it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much, nothing too crazy. Like, what would you guys, I'm curious, what would you guys put in your zucchini boat? What types of vegetables or herbs or seasonings would you put in yours? I love the aspect of adding chili powder to it because, and I know I probably should say this, but I do love hot dogs. I'm always curious to know what everybody's favorite was, because when you think on the things that you really enjoy as a kid and you consider yourself not really a cook, just think on those things that you really enjoyed as a kid that you want to experiment again with and go back and just try for yourself. You'll be amazed at how you can adjust to your liking, or you can replicate those same dishes. So now I'm gonna make a little space. I'm gonna add some more oil to keep my vegetables from sticking. And now I'm going to add in our ground turkey. Chop this up, and I'm going to add in my season salt. I'll leave the recipe in the description. As of now, I'm just adding it in piecewise. Gonna add me in some black pepper again. So I really want to season my meat before I add my sauce to it. And I have my oregano. Add into that. And I'm going to save the rest of this for the sauce. And I'm going to add in all of my chili powder so I can get it going in that meat, in this ground turkey. Mix all my seasonings into it. So now that my meat is starting to cook on over here on this side, I'm just gonna roll my vegetables into it. You see how chunky it is and how beautiful it's gonna be in those boats. Oh my gosh. These colors are so beautiful. This is what you want to eat. You want to eat in color. Pretty much guarantees that you're getting some form of nutrients, vitamins, minerals in every meal. That chili powder smells heavenly. 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 So now I'm going to add in my sauce. Then I'm going to add my beans, and I want to add my beans too early because I don't want them mush. Oh, you guys. How did you let me forget my my zucchini stuffing? I'm just gonna go ahead and toss it in. I almost forgot my zucchini balls. With it, turn up the heat. And so now the water from the ground turkey as it cooks is going to help that zucchini cook along with it. Just going to add just a little more oil on top. So let that play a little bit. Let it get acquainted. Your intensity that you like in your food. I like mine low key. So I'm just going to, you know, do a little something, something. Nothing too crazy. And our zucchini is getting soft already. Like I said, you can always place a lid on it and just let it cook down based on how good it smells and how beautiful it looks. So spread it out, and now I'm going to add in my sauce. Do half now. And when you cook sauce, use sauce in your meal. Never wear white. Don't wear white, because you would have a polka dot shirt on your hands. Trust me, I know. I'm gonna add in a little more sauce because I know this is gonna cook down. And if you have some left over, you can always just put it to the side, freeze it, take it out, use it. You have sauce for another day. You want to make you some pasta, use your sauce that you made. And by that time, all the flavors would have married together and just give it that peak of deliciousness. I'm gonna add in my basil, fresh basil at that. I love the smell of basil. I like the taste of basil. It just awakens your senses. And you know, you can never get too much herb in your diet. I'm gonna fold those in, let those marinate. I'm also going to, you know, cut the acidity of this tomato sauce. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Splenda or whatever substitute that you want to use. I try to stay away from cane sugar because of the impact that cane sugar has on health. With Splenda, you don't need that much just to give that sweetness that you want. Put that cheese on top before we bake it. Oh, I'm gonna add the rest of my oregano. I made these a while back and I had some leftover sauce and I had some zucchini. I was like, I want to do something different. I just want to cut the zucchini and put it in there. I want to do something different with it. So I was like, well, let me go in and make a zucchini boat. And voila, they were a hit. I enjoyed it. People I cooked for enjoyed it. And so it's been one of my top recipes that I like to make. I'm gonna turn this down, let that simmer a little bit before I add my beans. So I'm gonna add my beans to the pan, put all that in these boats, get the cheese on there, add a little more heat, lay these beets over these eats. And speaking of beets, I have a beat tonight called Slow Lightning. It has this guitar riff that's it's just pleasant. It just gives you that magic. It's stretched out, it's distorted. Oh my gosh, Slow Lightning. I had a ball making that beat, the drums and the guitar riff was just set it off of that beat. It's stretched out, it's distorted, and it's just like you just wanna I don't know what means, but it make you wanna just back to this stuffed zucchini boat that we're making here. Woo! So now we've had a pretty good simmer on this. And now I'm ready to add in my black beans. We're just giving it more protein right here. Cooking these stuffed zucchini boats right here up in the BeatzNEatz studio. Guys, this is so delicious looking, smelling, sounding the way it simmers. So what I want to do is I want to taste it to see if anything is needed. Just a little more sweetener. Just a little bit more. That's why I like to add gradually salt, peppers. gonna do another taste. I like it. When I had it, just to hit it a little bit more with some seasoned salt, just to kick it up. A little bit more pepper. It could stand some more pepper. And I'm going to add in my chili flakes. Just a little. I only have a little in this container, so yeah, I'm not even going to add all of that. Take our zucchini boats, and we are going to stuff our zucchini with our wonderful concoction here. I'm going to turn this off since we're all ready. I have my cheese here that we're going to top it off with. So I'm just going to start grabbing and filling. So I'll start over here. And this is a smaller one, so you know some things may ooze out. But once we add that cheese in, it's gonna lock it in when it bakes. Then I'm gonna add some red bell peppers and green bell peppers on top of it. The next one, I'm gonna do our bigger one now. And it's the perfect size for it. Get those zucchini balls in there. Just filled in. Add some bell peppers to it. And so now I'm gonna go in and add my cheese. This is a Mexican blend, so it's like Asiago, mozzarella. I'm gonna add just a little more cheese to that. Make sure I get my cheese on the boat. Beautiful, beautiful. Pop these in the oven on 375 for 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna come back and get it plated up, ready to taste and all that good stuff. You ready to plate? Well, we're gonna bake it and then we're gonna plate it. So, you ready to plate? Our stuffed zucchini boats are ready, fresh out of the oven, 375, 20 minutes. And I hit it with just a little high broil at the end, just to give it that nice golden touch to it on top of that cheese. I got me some nice multi-grain bread here. I didn't really do anything, just cut it and add it to it. Let's start with this one. Let's start over here. Get me some beans. Fall apart. I didn't get everything. Mmm. It's fresh. It's delicious. The sauce is so good. Oh my gosh. The beans and the turkey and the oregano and the basil, it just comes all together and it's cooked just right. It's not overcooked in zucchini and it's not undercooked by any means. Oh my gosh. It's cooked just right. Like if you like softer vegetables, I did this on 375 for 20 minutes and then at the end with a high broil. But you could easily do this maybe on a 365, 360 for maybe like 25 minutes or maybe 30 if you want that really softer vegetable. But this right here is so delicious, so wholesome. Like no noodles or anything. Protein in it, your nutrients in it. A little piece of bread. Yep, my two little stuffed, my 1.5 little stuffed zucchini boats, and we do what they do. I'm gonna go. Enjoy some beets.